Vilfredo Pareto was the guy that's behind the 80-20 rule. It is named after him, called Pareto principle, which basically says 80% of what you get comes from 20% of what you do. Now, wait. This mostly applies to things that are divided and spread around in a group. Wealth, income, salary, problems, benefits, and many other things in life. So, you see, Pareto was an Italian jack of all trades. Okay, maybe jack of some trade, but check it out. This guy was a civil engineer, sociologist, political scientist, philosopher, mathematician, and an economist. And he was still able to join the beard gang. How was he able to do that? Back in the 1800s, the body of knowledge was not that huge. It was like the beginning. There were too few books, materials, and people participating in this field. Information was only available to a select few people. Try that now and run mad with information overload before Jack robs his son and turns Jack Robinson. Anyways, Pareto as an economist is what we are interested in here. So one day, he was looking at how many wealthy people there were in Italy, and he observed that 80% of the wealth belongs to 20% of the population. And so was born the 80-20 rule. And not only riches, depending on where you are, 80% of the complaint comes from 20% of the customers. 80% of the profit comes from 20% of the product. 80% of the harvest comes from 20% of the seeds. By proportion, 80% of the work is done by 20% of the workers. 80% of the top salary is earned by 20% of the employees. And so on. You get the point. Also, drill down a bit. Take 80% of 80, you get 64. And 20% of 20, you get 4. So the 64-4 rule comes and tells you that 4% of your effort gives you 64% of the result. Or put it another way, 96% of what you do is a total waste of time. And this is true today as it is then. Despite the information age, you can argue that back then access to information is only to a select few privileged people. But now, almost everyone has the same access to a vast amount of information. Yet this rule applies to wealth, income, and many other distributions across many industries and societies. Moral of the story, identify your 4 or 20%, focus and improve on it, and get a multiplier effect on your outcome.